Looking out on Facebook for the Please Subscribe shows at Playbill. It's got the photos and it's got the information about the titles. It's a man with a hat. Okay. There he is. Okay. So yes, that's the difference. I'm not going to do that to Mark Zuckerberg and do all those videos because he's not going to allow it. He barely allowed a friend of mine to do the first Facebook film, which is Beauty Inside. That was a friend of mine that did that. He's not going to allow that. So he'll allow some text. He'll allow text. And he'll allow photos. You can do up to 80 if I have a big night. We did 9 vlogs. I thought it was 10, but it was 9 vlogs. We almost did 10, but I erased one of them on accident. The PetSmart one didn't make it. It just was a photo only. So it made it on an independent thing where it was just a photo. We just read about cats. We read dog food or cat food, a little bit of dog food. There's a dog food sign that was in there. Or was a dog, beware of the dog sign that was in the PetSmart. We talked about cats. I don't know. Cat food, catnip, cat toys, and cat litter. And things for the cat. So it was like 38 minutes talking about cats and cats that were sleeping, shots of cats, and I really wish I would have had it. I just didn't have time to take a lot of screenshots of it because like hell, 9 vlogs in one day is a lot. 10's a lot in one day. 10's a lot. I was hoping for 11 vlogs, but sometimes it's 4 vlogs, or sometimes it's 2 vlogs. My goal is to make it 1 vlog, 30-minute vlog at the most per day. That's all you really need. That's my goal. As a kid, this is 8th Avenue. I would walk this road from this light coming up here all the way to Pascal High School. None of these bushes were here. This has all been planted where you cannot see the railroad. These are some affluent neighborhoods, so they have money up here in Ryan's place. So they probably did that. The city did it so that they don't have to watch the train go by. But I liked watching the train. It's also not very safe because, you know, if someone walks in through those bushes, that could be it for them. But they'd probably hear the train, hopefully. But this will cut off here, and then you'll see the tracks. Eventually, they'll go through right. Huh. That's very strange. It must go behind that church right there. Then that's a Fiesta. A Fiesta's been there for a while. There's a post office. A post office and a Fiesta. I would walk along here, but maybe the track. Yeah, the track is over there. They had a secondary track right here. I'm almost certain there was one that was closer. Maybe it was my imagination. I don't know. It probably wasn't. It probably was further. But yeah, it was further. There's the track right way back there. But the track will curve right here. Whoa. Yeah, I better go the other way. There's a possum. He's gonna get killed. I'm gonna see if I can save him. There we go. Yeah, if he tries to turn, there he goes. He's going back. If he tries that, he could have been dead. Yeah, he's okay now. But if he turns back, he tries it. That's how they get flattened. They freeze. You see them freeze in the middle of the road? And they stay underneath the vehicle. They can survive it. If they get hit by the tire, no more. Let me see if I can see that track. That's the track right there. It curves back around that way. See it? How it's curving in that way? And there's the track. And that would take me right by Blockbuster Video, which was right here in the corner. And you can get yourself a Blockbuster Video on the way home if you wanted to. I remember written Hamlet. I thought it'd be cool to be an actor. What in the world happened? What in the world? Oh, this is the old school Braums. Okay, crud. Okay. I see what I'm at. I'm picking up at Braum's. Darn it. Okay. Anyway, look. This is the tracks right here. And we would pass.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Jesus mercy. And then, this is like the way we would walk to school. Then right here was the Blockbuster. Look, this is Blockbuster right here. It's an old school Blockbuster. I rented Hamlet with Laurence Olivier, and then like a few nights later I rented Taxi Driver. Decided to go into filmmaking and stuff like that. I thought it'd be cool to do that. Those two movies, Laurence Olivier's Hamlet and Taxi Driver. Oh, there's a new school, car wash too. There it is. That's Pascal. I was in all the plays there. Every single play. I was always kind of like the lead. My drama teacher, I guess, I don't know, he thought I was the number one thing, you know. So I was always, you know, Cole's the leader and all this stuff. But I always gave it over to Elizabeth George. She was a female actress. Man, she was a dynamite actress. Completely believable on stage. Completely believable. And she was kind of the head of the drama department. Well, she was the head of the drama club. I was like vice president. They just made me vice president. I didn't ask to be vice president. I didn't care about any of that kind of stuff. I like just being up there and playing and bringing out the drama and stuff. Well, you know, we were okay. You know, we liked doing it. We had a passion towards it, you know. There's like video games and stuff. It's a car wash with a video game. But, you know, it's just something that people like to do. And there goes the phone number. Golly. And they're wanting their burger. I got to go back over this thing right here. Tracks. Yeah, I forgot this Whataburger is, I'm sorry. I forgot about this, Braum's. Whataburger Braum, same thing. It's the one that's on this road right here. I must have just completely, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so it's down here. And we used to, you know, the thing about this Braum's is I guess I had an opportunity to work at this Braum's or even eat at this Braum's. I think the entire time that I lived here in Ryan's place, this is Ryan's place right here. I think the entire time I lived here off of Willing, I lived off of Willing Avenue, I think I ate at this Braum's one time. And I got into the Smiths with Morrissey and Stephen Patrick Morrissey and the Smiths. And I ate at this Braum's like one time or something. I did get a hold, I worked at Tom Thumb and I got a hold of some chuck meat. It was like a barbecue kind of meat. And it was spoiled or something. I was a sack boy. I was a grocer, like a person that took her groceries to the car. And I had eaten some for lunch, and the next day I got sick, and I ended up getting staph infection and almost dying. Bill Clinton at the time had passed these laws for health care for middle class, because middle class people were voting for Bill Clinton. And they had a thing called Kaiser Permanente down this way. They gave me this rare antibiotic that saved my life. I would have died. And I was severely sick. My tonsils got so swollen I couldn't swallow food. I could only take in liquid, like soup and stuff. And I almost died. They had to give me a medical steroid to keep me alive. It was very close to dying. Bag of burgers, please. Right, this is Braum's Burger. We're gonna go 3.5 miles, 9 minutes. We'll be there at 10:38 on the PM. So the nurse is like, Paul Sheldon, I want to talk you into telling the story and how I want it to be told. Paul Sheldon's like, please don't kill me, because he was completely dependent on Kathy Bates' character. So Paul Sheldon, and it was one of the best stories I've read. Paul Sheldon is kind of like, well, you know, I understand what you want, you know. And he, you know, she didn't agree with what he said, you know, because he killed Misery. And she didn't agree with it. So she had him burn it on a charcoal grill with, you know, a match and gasoline. And she poured the gasoline on his story and then lit it up in front of him. You know, it's a horrible thing, because his whole story just, you know, kaput because of what he said in the story, you know. So Paul Sheldon, representing probably Paul in the Bible, maybe, because he was a writer, had to rewrite the story, made Misery right, you know, made Misery, you know, romantic and lovey and happy, and everybody's giddy while she's popping pills and eating ice cream, or at least giving him pills and eating ice cream, which is like a drug anyway. This is actually sherbet ice cream right here. All right. So there may be a camper passing through or something. All right. Pick up some stuff for Edmund, the cat. Everybody was waiting in line for Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. First time, doors locked. I was in Walmart, but the guy let me out because it was like 11:05 or whatever. They just locked the doors. You're like, what in the world? It's kind of spooky, but the guy let me out. But I don't know if this ever happened. Usually the doors have like a breakaway thing, but he has to press this little button. I think it's a second button to the right, in the middle, and it'll actually let you out. So it's the middle button. It's like a little switch. It opens up. All right. There we go, Edmund. There we go. Brand new for you. Coo-woo. Here we go. Just like a ghost. Turn of the screw. The turn of the screw for the English majors. All right. We gotta clean that out. Okay.